spell your name for the record?
Sergio, S-E-R-G-I-O, last of Lopez, L-O-P-E-Z.
Please proceed.
Yes, sir. Are you presently employed?
I am
And who are you employed by?
with the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office.
Which officer are you assigned to?
I am currently assigned to the Justice Conviction Review Unit.
Is that located in downtown in the Hall of Justice?
It is.
How long have you worked for the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office?
Since 2019.
Prior to joining the District Attorney's Office, where were you employed?
I was employed by the Whittier Police Department.
How long have you been working for the Whittier Police Department?
16 years.
What, 16 years. During that 16 years, what type of work did you do?
Patrol and detectives. I was also on the SWAT team and a motor officer.
Would it be fair to say that when you start out, you're a patrol officer?
Correct, yes.
Detective would then be a promotion?
Yes.
And what about SWAT? Is that a promotion also?
No, SWAT was an ancillary duty to patrol.
In 2020, did you work on a case involving Scott Erickson,
No,
Rebecca Grossman?
no.
Were you assigned something, where were you working in 2020?
In 2020, I was with the District Attorney's Office and I was assigned to the Auto Insurance Fraud Task Force.
And what do you do in the Auto Insurance Fraud Task Force?
In the task force, we investigated various types of fraud committed by individuals or organized crimes groups in relation to auto insurance fraud.
Sergeant, can you briefly describe for us your educational background after high school?
After high school, I joined the United States Marine Corps. I spent 4 years of active duty, 2 years in the reserves. I was released from the reserves when I went to the police academy. And then I did a small stint with the California National Guard as well. During that time, I worked on my degree and I finally obtained a Bachelor of Science degree in criminology and criminal justice.
What was your bachelor's of science, in criminology and criminalist?
Criminal justice.
Criminal justice. Did you attend the police academy?
I did.
When did you graduate from the police academy?
I graduated from the police academy in 1998.
Which police academy did you attend?
The Rio Hondo Police Academy.
When you graduated from the police academy, did you receive any professional certification like post-training and such?
That's correct.
Okay, what is post-training? What does that stand for?
It stands for the Peace Officer Standards of Training. The state of California mandates training for police officers.
And have you received numerous certificates for other types of police work?
I have.
What areas in general?
So when it comes to the state of California, I've obtained a basic, intermediate, and advanced Peace Officer Standard of Training certificate, which incorporates education and experience. I've also attended numerous courses in investigations, ranging from the basic course, domestic violence, homicide, officer-involved shootings, internal affairs.
Internal affairs where you're conducting investigations where it's alleged that other officers may have been involved in inappropriate conduct?
Correct.
And you're one of the people at the time that would investigate that and make some recommendations based on your investigation?
Correct.
Can you just withdraw that? Are there additional trainings that you had to be a detective?
Again, I've been through so many courses ranging from homicide, real estate fraud, officer-involved shootings, domestic violence.
All right.
I could keep going. I'm sorry.
Thank you. At some point in time, were you given an assignment to investigate vehicles owned by Scott Erickson in relation to a sheriff's investigation into the September 29th, 2020 collision that killed Mark and Jacob Iskander.
Yes.
At that time, what division were you assigned to that brought this to your attention?
I was assigned to the Auto Insurance Fraud Task Force.
And what did you do in that area?
In the task force, I investigated claims of auto insurance fraud.
And that task force, is that part of the district attorney or the sheriff's department?
That task force is part of the state of California, along with the Department of Insurance, the California Highway Patrol, and the district attorney's office.
Are there people from all those offices that you mentioned part of the task force?
Yes.
And were you were there more than one representative from the district attorney like yourself on that task force?
Yes, there are.
How many people? Approximately
10.
10. It was a pretty large task force?
It is, yes.
Were you busy?
Very busy, yes.
Okay. What exactly were you asked to investigate?
In this matter?
What were you asked to investigate regarding this matter?
In this matter, I was asked to see if Scott Erickson had made any claims to the insurance company in regards to the vehicles involved.
Were you asked to see whether any repairs had been done or any photographs of the vehicles existed showing any type of damage?
Correct, yes.
What information did you look at?
I looked at the insurance clearinghouse, which is ISO. It's a insurance services office, and it's pretty much where all the insurance companies put in their claims, and it acts as a clearinghouse for the insurance industry to pretty much determine our rates, our insurance rates based on the amount of claims per individual per vehicle.
Did you look at other sources of information?
I did.
What else?
I also looked at the automated license plate reader system and the DMV
What about Carfax?
and Carfax, I'm sorry.
What is Carfax?
Again, Carfax is open source. We all have access to it, where you look at a vehicle that you potentially are interested in buying, and it'll tell you how many owners have been own that vehicle, if that vehicle has been involved in any accidents, if it's been serviced, etc.
Okay. Are people required to disclose whether they've been in another accident?
When they make an insurance claim.
But if they don't and they're just Carfax, if someone had an accident, is guaranteed to be listed in Carfax if they didn't make an insurance claim?
No, I don't think so.
Did your investigation ever cover going out to the actual location of this?
No,
Where did you do your work from?
from my workstation.
Remotely?
Yes.
And did your work consist of computer research, telephone?
Yes.
Now, with respect to Mr. Erickson, were you able to identify whether he owned any vehicles at the time in 2020?
Yes.
What were you able to identify and what was the source of that information?
That was through the, I want to say through the DMV. Yeah, it was through DMV. I was able to identify that he owned two vehicles.
Okay. Did you identify two vehicles?
Yes.
Was the first vehicle a 2007 Mercedes-Benz four-door wagon SUV, black in color?
Yes.
And was there a second 2007 Mercedes-Benz?
No.
I'm sorry. That let's try that. The 2007 vehicle, where was it registered?
The 2007 was registered in Nevada.
Do you need to live in Nevada to register your, we'll try that. Are you supposed to live in Nevada when you register your car there?
I don't know.
It's beyond your area?
Correct.
The second vehicle, was that a newer vehicle than the 2007?
Yes.
And was that a 2016 Mercedes-Benz GL Class station wagon, four-door SUV, black in color?
Yes.
Were both vehicles registered to the same person?
They were.
Who was that?
Scott Erickson.
Did you have a license number that was assigned to the license plate for the 2007 Mercedes-Benz?
Yes.
Without me showing you anything, would you remember what it is?
I believe it started with LT3. I don't want to get it wrong, but I know it's LT3.
How about LT 35756? Does that refresh your recollection?
Yes.
That was a 2007 Mercedes with a Nevada registration.
Correct.
In your investigation, the 2016 Mercedes-Benz AMG, did that Mercedes have any license plate assigned to it?
Not one that I could find.
Okay. When you say there's no license plate assigned to the vehicle, what does that mean?
That the vehicle wasn't registered. It might have been a purchase from a private party, but it wasn't. The registration was never complete on that vehicle. So,
Are you allowed to drive vehicles on the roadway without having them registered?
Relevance 352.
Overall.
no.
Be against the law to do that?
Same objection.
Overall.
It would be.
Did you also run a Carfax search on both of Mr. Erickson's Mercedes-Benzes?
I did.
When you ran the Carfax search, were you able to locate any history of the vehicle regarding collision repairs that had been done?
None.
That would indicate that there was no repairs disclosed regarding that car,
Correct.
and there's no requirement to disclose those.
Correct.
You mentioned the ISO database earlier.
Yes.
Could you explain what that is?
Like I said before, it's more like a clearinghouse used by the insurance companies where other insurance providers will list or provide that clearinghouse the amounts of claims per the individual person as well as the vehicles driven. So say for instance, you get into a collision and you make a claim with your insurance company, that insurance company will report it to ISO. So if you decide to drop your insurance company and go to another company, they have one place to look at to find out if there's multiple claims against your vehicle or against you as a driver.
And the only way someone searching that database would find that if the person actually reported it.
Or the insurance company, correct, yes.
The individual or the insurance company that paid out the money.
Correct, yes.
Did the ISO search reveal any claims by Mr. Erickson for either of these vehicles?
Not after the date of the collision.
Did you also contact a Midas service station in Las Vegas?
I did.
No. Why did you do that?
In my search, I found that the 2016 vehicle had been serviced by the Midas station in Las Vegas after the date of the collision.
Did you contact the Midas individuals?
I did.
Did you determine whether Mr. Erickson, the people you talked to, had brought his Mercedes-Benz, the 2016 one, to Midas?
Yes.
Did you speak to, who did you speak to, do you remember?
Not the name, but I spoke to one of their customer service reps.
What were you told about that?
That the vehicle was brought in for maintenance, service, and at the time, there was no note of any damage to the vehicle.
And what day was that, do you remember?
I don't remember specifically. It was somewhere in 2023.
23.
Correct.
And did you ask them whether the vehicle had been repaired, or they could tell whether it was repaired?
There was no note on the service invoice.
Okay. I want to show you Exhibit 132-2. This is a photograph of the 2007 Mercedes-Benz with the license plate. And do you recognize that image, sir?
I do.
In this image, does Mr. Erickson's license plate, LT 35756, appear on the 2007 Mercedes-Benz?
Yes, it does.
Is this the vehicle that was registered in the state of Nevada?
Yes, it is.
I want to show you Exhibit 133-2. And ask you if this is a photograph of Mr. Erickson's 2016 Mercedes-Benz.
Yes, it is.
And the rear of that Mercedes has the same license plate as the other Mercedes-Benz. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Was that surprising?
Objection, relevance, 352.
Overruled.
Yes, it was.
It's a felony in the state to do that, isn't it?
Objection, legal conclusion, relevance, 352.
Sustain.
Is it against the law
Same objection.
Overruled.
to do this?
Yes, it is.
Is it a type of offense you can be prosecuted for?
Same objection.
Overruled.
Yes.
Based on what you learned in your investigation, this 2016 Mercedes with the license plate for the 2007 is the same, right?
Same number, yes.
But based on the photos, you could tell they're different vehicles, correct?
Correct, yes.
They have a VIN number, each vehicle, right?
Yes, they do.
What is a VIN number?
It's the vehicle identification number.
So VIN stands for Vehicle Identification Number, and every vehicle that's manufactured has stamped on it a series of numbers, what's called the VIN number. Is that right?
That's right.
And that's so people can identify the vehicle if you take off the license plates and everything else.
Yes.
Were you able to distinguish the features between the two Mercedes-Benz?
Objection, vague and ambiguous.
I'm sorry.
Vague and ambiguous.
Sustain.
Were you able to distinguish between the two Mercedes-Benz that Mr. Erickson owned, the one that he had the license plate on that was registered, and the one that he was driving that was not registered?
On the photographs, yes.
Tell us.
The 2016 has more chrome on the rear bumper, the fascia. It's also has the different style or type of reflectors as well on the rear bumper.
In the beginning of your testimony, you mentioned the automated license plate reader program. Could you please explain what that is?
That's a program used by law enforcement as well as other private entities, and we query license plate numbers by, by state, and it returns. Basically, it's the license plate reader cameras that are placed around either set posts around the city or on patrol cars or on other types of vehicles, and it reads license plates and it gives us a basic information on when, at what time, and at what location that plate was when it was queried.
And is there a specific program that's used for that?
There are a few different ones. The ones that it's used by the DA's office is the Motorola Vigilant system.
Can you access data from that from other states other than California?
If they're participating in the system.
How did you use this program in your investigation of Mr. Erickson?
I ran a search for that license plate number.
So you would have entered in LT 35756 into the program, and then it would return something if anything was there?
Correct, yes.
Does it generate a report?
It does.
And what is that report called?
I'm gonna have to refresh my
Have
notes
you
on
heard of
that.
a vehicle detection report?
Yes,
Is that what it is?
something like that, yes. It's been a while.
What type of information appears in the vehicle detection report?
The information is photograph of the vehicle if one was taken, of the license plate, as well as a grid coordinate where the photograph was taken, the date and time, and it'll normally or usually also put a street where the vehicle was located at the time the picture was taken, and also a small map of that street.
Okay. Can you explain how it is that this program, system, would have photographs of vehicles in other locations? How does that work?
In regards to the types of cameras that are out there,
Yeah, and how do they gather the information that's in that system that you're able to see?
so again, the system, as long as it's contracted by an entity, be it repossession company, a law enforcement company, or even a municipal city, they can place cameras throughout the city, also mount them on vehicles. So as the vehicles drive around, they're recording the license plates that they drive by.
And generating these reports as part of the regular course of business that you were conducting as an investigator for the Los Angeles County District Attorney.
Yes,
And that report was generated when you made the search.
yes,
And based on your years of experience of using this database, these reports are accurate and reliable.
they are.
I want to show you Exhibit 134-3. This is a vehicle detection report for license number Nevada LT 35756. Are you able to see that, Sergeant? In a minute.
Put on my reading glasses.
Just
Yes.
Explain to us what we're seeing here on this exhibit, sir.
So this shows that the vehicle was spotted on 9/16/2021 at 5:27 a.m. It shows to the left of that the detection map. That photograph was taken somewhere in the area of the European Fitness Center. And if you scroll down the page, it'll give you the information in regards to the vehicle info, the camera, which shows that this was a commercial camera, might have been a fixed camera, not on a vehicle. And it also provides the nearest address, intersection, and then the lat long coordinates where
Now,
that photograph
was
was
up
taken.
in Reno, Nevada.
That was,
That's a distance from Las Vegas.
correct.
It actually gives a specific location and address, 2995 South Virginia Street, Reno, Nevada, where the car is actually located. Is that correct?
2985 South Virginia, yes.
All right. And what was the make and model that the detection report identified for this entry?
It detected a Mercedes-Benz GL class.
That would be the 2016?
Section leading, lacks foundation.
Overall.
I don't know based on the picture. It's
Okay,
not
well-
clear enough.
If we go back, when I asked you about the two vehicles, one was the 2007, do you call that?
Correct.
Mercedes wasn't even making the GL class in 2007, do you know that?
Section leading, lacks foundation.
Overall.
No, I didn't know that.
Okay. Does it say on this what the vehicle was? It says
The model.
Does it say right there what the model was?
Right, the GL class.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Which one of Mr. Erickson's two vehicles was this?
Section speculation.
Overall.
I can't tell based on the photograph of the vehicle which one it was.
Well, let me. Do you remember giving a deposition in this case?
Got to see that picture one more time of the vehicle?
Yeah, give him the big picture. All right, can I approach the witness, Your Honor?
Yes.
I want to show him his deposition. I want to show him pages 112 line 18 to,
Line 11, starts at line 11.
starts where?
Line 11. 112, 11.
To 11211?
Object, it's improper use of the depot.
What's that?
It's not.
All right, I want to show you, I'll just have you read pages 112, line 11, through page 114. I want to show it to you, to refresh his recollection. Will reading your deposition refresh your recollection, sir?
Yes.
Okay, so just start here and go through.
I'm sorry, what's the end point?
I'm sorry?
It's 112:18 to,
11411.
You know,
Will I start?
object.
No, you don't want to read it, just read it to yourself.
Lack of foundation regarding this report he's relying on. The lack of foundation and hearsay regarding the report he is relying on.
overrule.
Okay.
Does that refresh your recollection?
Hold on, are you suggesting that the exhibit 3 here is not,
It's not this witness's report. This witness has his own testimony regarding the
oh,
photograph.
okay. Overrule.
Okay, so can we bring up that picture one more time?
Oh, the whole picture? or just
Yes, the whole page?
The whole thing.
Okay.
Your Honor, I think you have a juror with a hand up.
I'm sorry.
I think you have a juror with a hand up.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Need a break? All right, did not talk about the case amongst yourselves or with anyone else? Let's go, let him out first. Step out, let him out. Mr. Panish, please continue.
Okay, I put back up exhibit 133-2 and 132-2. You see those?
Yes, I do.
Okay, now, I'm gonna go back to the report. Exhibit 34-3. Is that right?
Yeah.
And we put that up there. Do you see that?
Yes.
So back to my question was, were you able to determine, based on the pictures and what you found, whether the vehicle license plate in this case, in this exhibit in front of you, 134-3, was the 2016 Mercedes-Benz?
Relevance 352.
Overrule.
Based on the description of the model class, the GL, yes.
And that license plate,
Move to strike based on hearsay, Your Honor.
Overrule.
that license plate is not for that 2016 vehicle, is it?
It is not.
Let's go to 134-6. Another vehicle detection report. Do you see that, sir?
Yes, I do.
And what is the date of that vehicle detection report for license plate number LT 35756.
That one is December 16th of 2020.
What was the location where that vehicle was spotted?
The location was on Paradise Road in Las Vegas. 4950, I believe, Paradise Road.
Were there two different photographs of the same vehicle on that day?
I believe so, yes.
Does the detection report identify the make and model of the vehicle in this entry?
In this one it does.
What does it identify?
Hearsay.
A Mercedes-Benz GL class.
Again, that is not the vehicle for which this license plate belongs. Is that correct?
352, relevance.
Over.
That's correct.
Is there a term that's used in law enforcement when people engage in switching license plates on vehicles?
352, relevance.
Over.
Yes.
And what is it called?
It's called cold plating.
Is that something that you've become aware of in your investigation of insurance fraud and other activities?
Yes.
This isn't the first time you've ever done anything like this investigation on this, is it, sir?
No, it's not.
You're experienced in this area?
Yes.
I want to show Exhibit 134-7. This is a September 26, 2019 detection report. Do you see that, sir?
I do.
And what city was that report generated from?
This one is generated here in Los Angeles.
Directing your attention to the entry for September 26, 2019, what does the entry show in terms of date, time, and location?
This was September 26th of 2019 at 1:08 a.m. And the nearest address recorded was 8906 Villanova Avenue in the city of Los Angeles.
This is the same license plate spotted on September 26, 2019. Withdraw that. This is the Nevada license plate spotted on September 26, 2019 in Los Angeles at about 1:08 a.m. in the morning. Is that correct?
Yes.
Based on the photographs in this entry, do you believe this depicts the 2016 Mercedes-Benz?
I can't tell based on that photograph.
Does it look more consistent with the older of the two Mercedes or the newer of the two Mercedes?
I would say it looks more consistent with the older of the two.
Okay, I want to show you 134-8. This is December 27, 2017 vehicle detection report. Do you see the entry for the date and time of the location, sir?
Yes.
When was the time and location?
This one was December 27th of 2017 at 9:21 p.m. and it was at 535 West 8th Street in the city of Los Angeles. Again, that's the nearest address to the
And
county.
now, this time, the license plate is on the 2007 Mercedes-Benz.
That's correct.
And how do you know that's the 2007 Mercedes-Benz that it's now on?
Clearly, you can see the rear bumper and the reflectors on the rear bumper, as well as the lack of the chrome fascia.
I want to mark Exhibit 134-9. This is another detection report, September 4th, 2012, in Charlotte, North Carolina. I want to direct your attention to the final entry in the report, September 4, 2012. Does that entry reflect the date, time, and location?
Yes.
And what is it?
September 4th, 2012 at 8:30 p.m. And the nearest address is 333 NC 24 in Charlotte, North Carolina.
In this time, 2016, withdraw the question. On this vehicle, it's the license plate LT 35, 75.8. LT 35.756, right?
Correct.
And that is the plate that the older vehicle is registered to.
Yes.
And in this date, it couldn't be the 2016 because that wasn't even built at that time.
That's correct.
Okay. Is cold plating used by people trying to evade registration fees?
Yes, among other things.
Is it used by people to evade being identified?
Yes.
Is it used in criminal activity?
Yes.
Is it common that people that are going to engage in criminal activity will just go with no plate or put another plate on it cold plated?
Irrelevance, lacks foundation, speculation.
Sustain.
Well, it's common. Well, do people drive around with no plates or do they put some plate on?
Same objection.
Overruled.
They could do both.
What's the risk if you have no plate?
More than if you have a plate,
You get pulled over.
if you get stopped or noticed.
Police officers are looking for vehicles that don't have license plates.
Same objection.
Sustain.
Were you trained as a police officer on patrol in all those years that you look to see if somebody has a license plate because that may raise some question?
Same objection.
Sustain.
What was the grounds, Your Honor? There's no grounds.
If you go back, it's lacks foundation and
Lex Foundation, well, sir, when you were working patrol, did you receive training on identifying suspicious activity of potential criminals?
Relevance, lacks foundation.
overruled.
Yes.
What type of things were you trained to look for in determining whether somebody could be engaged in suspicious activity?
Same objection and overbroad.
Oh, sustain. It's overbroad.
When you're on patrol and you're seeing a vehicle drive down the street, if the vehicle doesn't have a license plate, is that something that you've been trained to pay attention to?
In the state of California, that's probable cause for a stop.
Okay. And what does that mean when it's probable cause to stop someone?
Relevance.
Overruled.
It means there's a legal justification to stop the vehicle based on the violation of the vehicle code.
Would it be fair to say that police officers like yourself are trained to look for cars without license plates?
Yes.
And it has been your experience that people engaged in criminal activity also know that.
Correct.
Objection, relevance.
Sustain.
Okay. Why do people,
Strike the response.
Stricken.
why do people that are engaged in improper or illegal conduct switch the plates on their car?
Same objection, overbroad foundation.
Sustain.
Are you aware of people that have been involved in collisions that have changed the plates on their car?
Yes.
Why?
Objection, foundation, incomplete hypothetical.
Overruled.
That's the term cold plating. It's when a vehicle is hot. Say, for instance, a vehicle is stolen or the registration fees have not been paid. You put a cold plate on a hot car. That's where the cold plating comes from. Normally, suspects, individuals involved in criminal activity, will try to find a license plate that is close to the vehicle that they place the car on to avoid raising suspicion.
Based on your training, education, experience, and your investigation in this case, did you find with respect to Scott Erickson's, what did you find with respect to Scott Erickson's use of the Nevada license plate LT 35756?
Well, I found that Mr. Erickson was using the one license plate number for both vehicles.
Thank you. No further questions.
Nothing? Excuse me.
Okay, sure.
What's this?
It's where
That's
the
where
podium
you're
is to
supposed
come
Oh,
back.
that's the voting marker, okay.
Been for a couple of weeks.
Okay, sorry. Good afternoon, Sergeant.
Good afternoon.
As I understand it, your assignment in this case was relative to determining if there was any damage to either of Mr. Erickson's vehicles, correct?
If there's any claims reported against either vehicles.
You're basically trying to find out if there was any damage to either of the cars, right?
If there's any claims. right.
Okay. So the first thing you did, I think you said you pulled something called an ISO, right?
Yes,
And I think you briefly explained it to the court, but that's some type of service in which if a claim is made to an insurance companies then will report that claim, right?
correct.
And then that report will generate all potential claims for that particular vehicle or a person, right?
Yes,
And in this particular case, when you ran the ISO on Mr. Erickson and both Mercedes, there were no claims that came up after September 29, 2020, correct?
correct.
Did you find any claims for either of the cars before September 29, 2020?
I believe there was one claim before the collision, yes.
Do you remember what that pertained to?
It was, I believe the case or the claim was closed without payment. That was listed on there, but it was prior to this incident.
Do you recall which vehicle it was for?
No, I don't.
All right. And then the other thing you did, so at least from the ISO, there was no evidence of any claims made after the September accident.
Correct.
And then you mentioned a Carfax report. Kind of elaborate, what are we pulling in the Carfax report that we may not be pulling in the ISO report?
One of the differences in the Carfax report is also lists when the vehicle was serviced. So aside from any potential collisions, it will also list if the vehicle was brought into, say, a dealership or an independent shop that reports it to Carfax. So you'll know, again, if you're interested in buying a used vehicle, it'll tell you how many times the vehicle was serviced and what was done during that service.
So any body shop is required to identify repairs that they're doing for body damage?
No objection, there's no foundation for that.
Over.
I don't know if they're required.
And what is your understanding of how that information gets reported for it to show up on Carfax?
If the body shop submits a claim into the insurance company and there's a payment made, then it will be recorded.
So do you believe that it's only if insurance is involved?
I believe so.
So in this particular case, you ran a Carfax, and what did you find for Mr. Erickson's vehicles?
Nothing extraordinary, just that they were serviced and the amount of the different owners, not specific, but it was owner one, owner two, so one of the vehicles had multiple owners.
So your answers confuse me a little bit, because you're saying even services are showing up on Carfax. Services aren't insurance related, are they?
No, they're not.
So, in fact, even apart from insurance, if a mechanic is performing service on a vehicle, it may show up on the Carfax report.
It may.
And is that how you found the Midas service in this particular case?
I don't remember how I found the Midas service.
So when you went through the Carfax report, in which it lists not only the insurance claims, but also service or body repairs, did you find anything to suggest that Mr. Erickson's vehicles had been repaired after September 29, 2020?
No.
And then this Midas shop you spoke to, as you sit here today, you don't even remember how you found out about the Midas shop?
I don't.
But you contacted the Midas shop and spoke with the manager there, right?
Correct.
And you learned that the 2016 Mercedes had been to that Midas shop in Nevada after September 29, 2020.
Yes,
And in that discussion, you also learned that if there had been any damage to the vehicle, Midas would have documented it.
they would have noted it.
And in this particular case, would you agree with me that Midas did not note any body damage to the vehicle?
I agree.
All right, so based on the totality of your investigation, you concluded that there was no evidence of any damage to either of Mr. Erickson's vehicles after the September 2020 accident, correct?
Based on the ISO search, no.
And the Carfax, and the call with Midas, and any photographs you were able to pull, right?
That's correct.
Your investigation also concluded that Mr. Erickson was using the same license plate on both of his vehicles even before September 29, 2020, correct?
Correct.
So you would agree, when you found that out, did you notify Nevada police?
No.
Did you notify, what did you do with it?
I just reported it back to the person who asked for the information.
You would agree that using the same license plate on two cars had nothing to do with the September 29, 2020 accident?
No foundation.
Sustain.
Do you have an opinion on whether or not the use of license plates on two cars has anything to do with the car accident of September 29,
No
2020?
foundation.
Sustain.
I think I heard you say that based on your background and training and experience, the main reason people do this is to avoid paying a registration fee, correct?
Objection misstates his testimony.
Overruled.
I said that was one of the reasons why.
And based on your background and training and experience, it's pretty common for people to do this, right?
Yes.
All right, I'd like to turn your attention to Exhibit 135, and I'd like to publish it just for the witness, Your Honor, please, and counsel in court. May I, Your Honor?
I haven't seen it yet, but you're gonna put it up for us?
Well, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking if I can publish it to the court and the witness.
Tell you what I told every lawyer every time. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
Your Honor, we still have continue showing to the jury.
Excuse me?
We just want to display this to the witness.
Oh, it's to witness only?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh,
Lawyers.
say that.
Sorry. And I want you to first focus your attention on pages 2 and 3 of this exhibit once you get it in front of you.
We object to the foundation of this document.
I don't know what he's doing with it yet.
Well, let me just ask, Sergeant, this was a DMV history that you pulled for both of Mr. Erickson's vehicles, correct?
I'm not sure. I didn't redact anything from the ones I pulled, so
Right, and I believe the reason there's redactions there is there's personal information on there, so,
Well, you can't testify, so.
okay. Well, apart from the redactions, does this appear to be the DMV history you pulled for both of Mr. Erickson's vehicles?
He already answered that.
I'm sorry?
He asked and answered. Right here.
No. Overruled.
yes. It looks like the DMV.
So pages 2 and 3
Printout.
relate to the 2007 Mercedes, correct?
Correct.
And that shows that it is registered to Mr. Erickson.
That's correct.
And if we go to page 5 of the exhibit, please. Page 5 of the exhibit deals with the 2016 vehicle, correct?
Correct?
I think I heard you say this on direct, but based on your review, you mentioned that the 2016 vehicle was registered to Mr. Erickson, right?
Misstates his testimony.
It does misstate his testimony.
But was the 2016 vehicle registered to Mr. Erickson?
According to the DMV, it shows registered holder details, Scott Erickson.
Okay, so how do you explain the fact that the DMV history shows it being registered to Mr. Erickson?
Says no registration.
Can you ask that again?
Yeah, how do you interpret this report if it's identifying a vehicle registered to Mr. Erickson?
The way I interpret it is the VIN number, the vehicle identification number issued to that vehicle, is owned by Mr. Erickson. The way it's listed on the registration form, it just shows that no registration found, therefore it doesn't have a license plate number, but Mr. Erickson owns that vehicle.
And how would, to your knowledge, how would they know that he owned the vehicle if it wasn't registered?
I wouldn't know how that's processed.
Okay, based on your experience in investigation, isn't it true that you concluded Mr. Erickson purchased the vehicle in Arizona and had planned to register it in a different state?
Yes,
And did your investigation lead you to conclude that he lived in Nevada?
no,
You don't know where he lives?
I don't know where he lives.
Based on the totality of your investigation and background and the like, did you reach any conclusions as to anything about these vehicles related to the car accident?
No.
Thank you, Sergeant. Appreciate your time.
Sir, Mr. Erickson's vehicle on that document, let's put it back up for the witness, 135-5. The DMV clearly states that that vehicle is not registered. Isn't that true, sir?
That is true.
So counsel was showing you this document. I want to, do you have a problem with me publishing this document?
No, you can't.
Yes.
This is redacted, though.
Why?
It can't be published.
Why not?
Cannot.
Our version is redacted.
This is fine. This one doesn't have it on there. This doesn't have any of that.
Oh, I thought it was the same one.
No, it doesn't have
We have
the,
a redacted version.
nothing.
The redacted one.
Yeah, I think he's, page 5 is redacted, the one I see on the screen.
All right, go ahead. Well, shit. Okay.
So if we could blow that up, this questions he just asked you about, this document proves that Mr. Erickson never registered that vehicle, doesn't it, sir?
Objection, vague and ambiguous as to time and lacks foundation.
Overrule.
Correct.
And if somebody were to get into an accident and they didn't want someone to know there was damage to their car, your experience is they wouldn't go to a repair shop that would document it, would they?
Objection, lacks foundation.
Sustain.
Okay, well, counsel asked you what you did with that information. You remember that you received?
Yes,
You turned it over to the district attorney, didn't you?
I did.
In the insurance fraud that you've been involved in, you spent a lot of time investigating fraudulent insurance claims?
Objection, relevance 352.
Overrule.
And beyond the scope.
Overrule.
Yes,
Okay, and counsel was asking these questions about Mr. Erickson, whether there's vehicle or not. Damage, remember those questions?
yes,
And based on your experience in investigating fraud in auto claims, have people not taken their car to get documentation of damage in an attempt to commit a fraud?
Objection lacks foundation, incomplete hypothetical.
Overrule.
Yes.
Would you expect someone that had been in an accident that doesn't want anyone to know to take their car to a repair shop that would document it?
Same objection, Your Honor, and it's argumentative.
Sustain.
Would you or would you not expect someone that was trying to not be fingered, or what's the other question? Would you or would you not expect someone that doesn't want anyone to know they're involved in an incident, damage to their car, to take it to a repair shop that would document the damage?
Same objection, Your Honor.
Overrule.
Not a reputable one.
Have you ever seen any documentation that Mr. Erickson's 2016 Mercedes-Benz was ever registered?
I was not able to find anything.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Just one question, Your Honor. When did you last look to see if it had been registered?
Yeah, so it's been a few years.
Okay, thank you. Nothing else, Your Honor.
Any questions from the jury? None? Thank you. Thank you. Detective, you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, let me see counsel's sidebar as well. You can finish what you're doing, I'll talk to you.
Well, I was just gonna get the witness.
Well, let me see a sidebar
Speak
first.
first.